Hi guys, welcome to my podcast, Hot Mess Hate, where we do real talk about real things from the silly to the serious. So this morning I was driving, it was kind of early in the day, and I got stopped at a stoplight, and there was a woman at the intersection, and she was in her car, and she was on her phone, and her light turned green, and she just continued to stare at her phone. And then her light turned red while she was still sitting there, and my light turned green and I went, and she was still sitting there. So, public service announcement, put your freaking phone down if you're behind the wheel. It's not just for your safety, it is also so you don't look like a freaking idiot. So recently I purchased new jeans, and yesterday I had some errands to run, so I put on a pair of what I thought were my new jeans, and I went out and began doing my things. Like I went and I was roaming around, and when I got to where I was going, I went to put my phone in my pocket, and it went in my pocket, and that was amazing, but like by the time it hit the bottom of my pocket, it felt like it went clear down to my knee. In most of my pants, I'm lucky if I can get like the top of my hand into my pocket. In these pants though, like I was so surprised by the phone, I reached in to take it back out and actually check like how big are these pockets. This is insane. I got all of my hand like halfway up to my elbow down in these pockets. And I'm going, man, this is amazing. I love these pants. And then it dawns on me that quite possibly I'm maybe not wearing the pants I purchased. I think I might be wearing one of my son's pants, right? So we wrap up, and oh, by the way, like, these pockets were freaking amazing. My whole phone fit in them. I could put my keys in them. I think if I had had a pigeon handy, that might have fit in there. Maybe a barbell too. I mean, these pockets were ridiculous. So anyway, I get home and I'm able to check the pants size, and it was definitely a men's size pants. And I think actually if I think about it, the zipper was on the other side or something, but whatever, who pays attention to that stuff? Anyway, I say all that just to say this is a conspiracy. This is the patriarchy trying to hold us down. Instead of having amazing pockets, we have to carry around a big damn bag everywhere to carry all our extra shit. Like if I need to carry in my wallet, it doesn't go in my pocket. It's not going to fit in my pocket. If I need my keys carried around, it's not going to go in my pocket. They won't fit. If I need my wallet and my keys and anything else, I'm carrying a bag, which drives me nuts because like, what if I want to use my hands for things? I can't because I'm carrying a bag. It's all about the patriarchy, man, bringing us down. Anyway, it turns out that I was wearing my youngest son's pants because I also noticed a stain on these things that like they looked great except for this tiny stain. I'm like, man, I just bought these pants. No, I hadn't. They were my son's. This, by the way, is not the first time that we have managed to end up in each other's clothes. We all do our own laundry in my house, which is awesome because it means I'm not doing all of the laundry. But it's got its downside because if I ever end up with like missing some of my clothes, it could be because I misplaced them somewhere, which how do you do that? Or they ended up in someone else's laundry. So my son a while back had to go somewhere where he needed to wear a pair of black slacks. So he was trying them on just to make sure that they still fit him. And I look over, this kid is wandering around in a pair of black slacks that I had misplaced, I thought, a while back. They were like my favorite pants. I had been looking for them for a while. My kid had them. Anyway, so I did learn a term that I had never heard before. Cheap castle pants. Apparently, women's slacks have no ballroom. Therefore, they are cheap castle pants. Who knew? Just to be clear, I don't actually think that like men are out there holding women down and down with the patriarchy. I was just being silly. I mean, I do recognize that at some point men were in charge of the country or men were in charge of society, and maybe women had less opportunity, but I think nowadays women can do the things that men can do, and I don't feel like women are being held down or the system is stacked against us. But I do very strongly feel like women's jeans pockets should be much larger, and we shouldn't have to carry a purse unless we want to.